Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to Mathematics, and today we are going to do a revision class. And I want to add one thing about chapter 11b, that there is a one page which is left. That one you can do it by yourself. It's not included for me. This one you can do it by yourself. I'm very much affirmative about it. You can see that what you have to do, you have to find out the colored area. Okay, what you have to do on the first place, you have to find out the area of the quadrilateral first. What kind of quadrilateral it is? It is a rectangle. At first you are going to find it the area, then you have to find out the area of the triangle. Then what you have to do, just remove the triangle area from the quadrilateral, that means rectangle. Okay, you will find out the color part area. Exactly same for that one. Is a parallelogram, base into height. You know, this is also the base. Basically all sides are equal. This is why the base of the triangle, if you just flip it up, let me show you, just flip it up like this, then it will become your base. And you know, all sides of rhombus it's a rhombus. Actually rhombus is one kind of parallelogram also. So all sides are equal, the base is 8 centimeter and the height is also 8 centimeters. So you can find it by yourself. Okay, there's no you know any kind of confusion or something like this for you guys, because you, my students, are really bright, and I really believe that. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the first chapter. The chapter is called multiplication, and maximum student knows that. Maximum student knows that there is a formula box in page number 2, right? So what is the formula? Multiplicand into multiplier is equal to product. So which one we are actually multiplying? Suppose this one, or you can say that one. Okay, that one. The page is actually flipping. Let me set something over it. You can see this one, 734, is getting multiplied by 256. So what is it here? It is, this one is multiplicand and that one is a multiplier. Which one is multiplying another number? That one is called multiplier, and which one is getting multiplied? This one is called multiplicand, and the answer is, or result is, product. So this is your product over here. Again, so it's pretty much simple, and I really don't want you to get confused about rest of two part. If I want to say, let me show you. You can see that I have written down the formula with the, actually this tip is really big. No matter how small I want to write, doesn't matter. Anyway, so if you want to find out, the product is already given, multiplicand into multiplier. Okay, but when you want to find out only multiplicand, on the time what will happen? On the time this one will be fixed over here, and the multiplicand will change the side as it is. In multiplication condition, if you change the side, it will become in what should I say, division condition, correct? So let me write it. I finished my writing. You can see that multiplicand, and I am changing its size, so it will become division, product divided by multiplier. Same for this one, multiplier also. If you want to find this multiplier, on that time what you have to do, you have to take the multiplicand on the other side and product divided by multiplicand it will be. Okay, so you don't have to worry, you don't have to memorize all of the three formula for that. No, never. Okay, we are not going to do that. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just going to focus on one single formula. That one is this one, and we are going to do what? We are going to just go with that one. We know how to find it out, correct? Okay, let's get back to the short questions. I think I have again lost my black pen. Yes, again I lost. It's lost. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a few details about writing down, answering the short question for your, you know, uh, exam time. Okay, what you are going to do, you are going to fix a specific place for your rough on the right side. So what I am going to do, I am going to just take my page and I am going to fold it into half. I am folding it to half because you can see there will be margin. Okay, there will be margin limit over here. Most of the copies they do have, but I don't have, so I'm just going to give it by myself. Anyway, so this is the margin line, this is the half page I have folded, and that part will be for reserve for my rough, and I'm going to mark it with pencil as always, right? You know that I am very fond of pencil. Okay, this one is done, and top margin I'm not giving it right now because I need my scale, right? Or maybe I don't need. Little bit crooked line, it's totally fine, right? So let's write it down. We are going to answer to the question number 1. Actually this one belongs to chapter 1, this is why I'm just going to write down chapter 1. But when you are going to answer short question in your exam, on the time you are going to write down answer to the question number 1 over here. Okay, I'm going to write down chapter 1 only. And the first question, 1 number question, the price of the table is 8,575 taka. What is the price of such 125 tables? So what we are going to do, we are just going to write down our rough over here. So definitely a multiplication. If one table cost this much, then 8,000 something, then 125 table must be costing a fortune, more money, right? 800. Let me do the rough, okay? Then I'm going to come back. See, this is the rough, this is 1 number, and I'm going to write down 1 over here as it's 1 number rough. Here I have finished my rough. You can see that the answer is pretty big. I told you it will cost a fortune, like 10,71,875 taka. So what we are going to write down, we are going to write down our 10,71,875 taka. Okay, this is how we are going to write down the first one. As you can see, this rough ends over here, so I'm going to actually measure the size and I'm going to write down the 2 number question, which one you can see over here. 2 number question. What we are going to do, we are going to just read the question first. This is pretty easy one. What you have to do, you just have to multiply. Let me pull up my copy little bit up because I'm having problem here. So you can see 2 number math, 2 number rough. Okay, so here it's just 1,000 is getting multiplied, 1,100 getting multiplied with 900, this one. So what we are going to do, we are just going to multiply this 2 and separate our zeros, like over here there's 2 0, over here there's 2 0, and 9 11s are 99, and there are 4 zeros, 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's it. This is your answer. And you can see I am writing the zeros on pair with by pair. Why I am writing it? It is easier to count. Okay, if you have 5 zeros, you will write down 3 zeros and then 2 zeros, like make a group of them. On the time you will not miss a single zero, because whenever you see that, oh, there is 2 pair of zeros, that means there is 4 zeros, right? So it's very easy. The 3 number question, again I am measuring and leaving the place and writing 3 number question. Okay, read the 3 number question. A daily income, daily income of a person is 230 taka, then what is his yearly income? They gave us yearly income is 1 year is equal to 365 days. So what we are going to do, in one day he earns this much, then in 365 days he will earn more money, right? So what we are going to do, we are just going to make the graph. Okay, you can see that I have written the 0 on the extra side, but some people may more likely make mistake by this way. So on that time I will ask you to that way, okay? So including the 0, so it will be 3-stair multiplication. It's totally fine. There is actually no problem in it, okay? Wherever, which one, if you don't make mistake over there, like leaving out the 0, after doing the math you just forget about the 0, on that time you definitely have to follow that method, okay? You can see that I have written down, I am going to add the 0 over here. So our answer is this. This is the amount of money. Don't forget that this is the amount of money, we are going to write it. So you have to write down taka over here, okay? Now let's go for the 4-number question, okay? 4-number question, again you can see over here there are 180 pages in exercise book. How many pages are there in such? 222 exercise books. Oh my god, this is a pretty big amount of book, right? So leaving the space again, then 4-number writing over here, and rough of 4-number is over there, okay? So I'm just going to multiply, because in one book there are 180 pages. Definitely in 222 books there will be more pages, more, and more means multiplication. I actually keep saying that thing in your class repeatedly, right? Okay, I'm just going to write down the rough. Another thing, please follow the number line, okay? I'm going to do in the traditional method like this one, including the 0. I'm not putting the 0 on the outside, so I'm just writing down it's inside, so we can just write it correctly, okay? Let me finish it. I'm coming back. You can see I got my answer. This is 39,960 pages, right? They are talking about pages, so we are going to write down pages, okay? This one, these are the units actually. If they ask put something in it, then you have to write it, not only the number, okay? Now you can see there are 2 questions over here. One is if the price of one chair or a chair is 2,725 taka, then what is the price of such 250 chairs? Exactly like this kind of 4-number math, okay? Exactly you are going to do. This is a multiplication. And another question you can see over here is there is like 9,575 kg rice in a godown. How many kg rice will be there in such 200 godowns? In one godown there are this much rice, then in 200 there will be more rice, and more means multiplication. M for more, M for multiplication. And now we are going to do now the 5-number math, which one is actually little bit important, right? You can see the question on your screen. What is the product if 240 is multiplied by 190 in easy process? Okay, they said us to find out in an easy process. So what we are going to do, we are going to find it in easy process, but how to do it? They gave us to, this is the 5-number rough. Sometime you don't have time, you just write down the answer, something like that, doing the rough in the other page. This one is not applicable, okay? This one you are not going to do. They ask you to do in an easy process, you are going to show them in an easy process. So as you can see, we have 2 numbers, 240 and another is 190. The run started. Let me take a pause. Okay, I was talking about multiplying in easy process. Okay, so you can see we have two number. One number is 240 and another number is 190. So which one would be easier to find, convert into round figure? Basically this one or that one, both can be converted into what should I say, round figure. Okay, this one we can just take it away, the 40, take it to 200 plus 40, and this one if you want to make it easy process, round figure on that time, 200 minus 10. So definitely I'm going to pick this one. Okay, another thing you have to remember that whenever you are actually doing this kind of such math, multiplication actually, so it doesn't matter if you change the numbers place. I'll not get any kind of what should I say, round figure. No, both round figure. I can make this one as a round figure, like 200 minus 10 multiplied by this. Look how easy it is. Now we have to multiply that one with first and that one with, both of them are kind of round figure, right? So 200 multiplied by 240 minus this number will be multiplied with both of them. Never forget that, because the bracket is it indicates what it indicates. Actually this number is multiplying both of the number, so we have to make sure that we are multiplying the both number. Now if you say about that one, 480, if you multiply with 2, 480, and there are like 2 more zeros, and this one we will add only 1 0 extra, right? Am I correct? I think I am correct. So you can see that I have done the subtraction, and this answer is this. So what you are going to write down? Just the answer, as they ask you to find out the product. This is our product, easy process product. Okay, and now the 6th number, this one is the here, 6th number will be over here. Another thing I want to tell you is the next number, 6th number question. Pretty silly. 6th number question, I want to tell you that you can see that over here. What should be written for multiplicand 2510 to multiply by multiply in an easy process? We have to break it into round figure. We have what? We have 250. This one we can find it as a round figure. If you want to take it as a round figure, what you have to do, we have to just separate that one from 2500. Okay, separating the 10 from there, just taking it out. This is the easy process. When we are going to multiply this one with any other number, and it should be easy process, on that time we are going to separate them like this. The pair should be like this. So your answer will be this. Now 7 number question. Okay, 7 number question you can see in the screen, on your screen actually. Which 2-digit number would be multiplied by 200 to get product of this one should be 7 number question. You can see it over here. 443 box and 1 and multiplied by 100, and the answer is 4,32,100. Basically you can see, if you multiply any number with 100, then the double zero will be on the end, and the main number is actually 4,321. So you can see in the box there will be definitely 2, right? So your answer, what you are going to just write down, you are just going to write down 2 over here. That's it, nothing more. Okay, you don't have to do any math over here for this math, correct? Now we are going to talk about the 8 number question, and that one is the question of 2 number is 12. Okay, the question of 2 number is 12. if one number is 4, then what would be the another number? Okay, quotient of two number is 12. So one number is 4. Whenever they will give you a question like this, question of any number, on that time if they gave you one number, you have to do the product. Okay, why you have to do the product is actually the opposite of in multiplication and division chapter. If they gave you product, then you have to do the division. If you gave you the question, then you have to do the multiplication. Just simply just remember this one. You don't have to do anything else. For 8 number up over here, we're just going to do the what? Multiplication, because they gave us the product. Sorry, question. Do I really need to do that off? I don't think so. Okay. This is your answer. This much is your answer. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. Okay. I have solved 8 questions from this chapter, and I'm going to go on the second chapter, because I promised you I'm going to make 2 chapter short question answers. So let's see you on next video, and take care. Bye bye from this page.